Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to beat Aniki Rocky level 65 without Altemuller. And let me begin by saying that I've tried this several times already and I've failed because I keep making small mistakes. So this fight requires you to make no mistakes whatsoever. In addition, Aniki Rocky's Macho Blast does exactly 4,560 hit points of damage. So your characters need that much hit points to survive it. In order for my Leon to survive it, I have to give him Anase's helmet from Leaded. He loses the 10% buff of Full Moon by doing so. But I have no choice. I have to give him this Anase's helmet. Horror Helm does not give enough hit points with 363, whereas Anase's helmet gives an additional 200 hit points and an additional 10%. So there was no choice but to make this change. Actually, let me take that back. Let me give him the level 40 helmet from Bernhard. And because of the 471 and 8%, he'll have enough hit points. So, there we go. He needs at least, as I said, 5,680 hit points, and this should do it. Let me just make sure that Ledin has his helmet then. There we go. Perfect. This change should help a lot. So, with that said, let's begin. Aniki Rocky, level 65. Now, it's important to note that both Liana and Sophia have Shrine Maidens, which allows them to survive the Macho Blast, because Shrine Maidens reduce the physical damage your characters take. And yeah, the only character out of my party who cannot survive the Macho Blast is Lester. But that's fine. So, let's begin. So, Leon, you can see, he has 4,828 hit points. That's over the limit. And then Bozel has 4,648. That's like, so he's over 4,600, so he will survive too. So, the reason I brought Lester is this. I can chain hook these mermen to me, so that I can attack right from turn 1. And then Lester can then get out of the way once he's done the chain hook. With the chain hook, Leon can chivalry assault this guy. And here we go. What a difference Full Moon makes. Oh my gosh. Just a quick note. Because in my previous run just now, I could not kill off all the soldiers. Here, I killed off all the soldiers and did damage to the Aquatic General. So, yeah, what a big difference. That 10% attack from Full Moon is huge. In any case, that's in fact, previously, I would have to rewind right now so that I can get a second assault attack on this to kill off the Aquatic General. But, yeah. Let's drop a summon from Bozel. And this summon is going to run north to occupy this Flyer General. Keep him out of the fight for a bit. And for demonstration purposes, I might as well rewind right now. So it'll affect Lester's chain hook again, Leon's skills, and Bozel as well. So there's the rewind. And then I can use a second attack on the Aquatic General. And I can even use the assault skill just to make sure he dies. Let's do that. I don't need it in this case because I have the Full Moon buff, but other players may need to do this. A second assault. So there we go. Down he goes. And now it is turn 2. So, Necromancer does what I want. Occupies the Flyer General. And then these guys move forward at me. Now, what's important here is that, basically, this Aquatic General is protected by this Flyer. So if I, for example, send Bozel to attack, the Flyer General would attack Bozel, retaliate, and kill off my Bozel. To prevent that, let's use Lester. Chain hook again, pull this guy to me, and he's no longer protected by that Flyer General. So, let's get Lester out of the way now. And I have to keep in mind that this is the turn where Macho Blast will happen again. So, excuse me. First, let's start off with Bozo's Fireball to weaken off this Aquatic General. That did good. And now, let's Chivalry Assault him. Before I do so though, I might be better off healing up. No, it should be fine. Let's just Chivalry Assault. Here we go. Quick note, if I had saved my assault, then I could have one-shotted this guy, I think. But I won't be able to right now. Yeah. So I'll have to use again. Let's see how far he can attack. So he can attack where Leon is standing right now, but that's not a problem. And how about him? He can attack this tile here. So if I put Liana here and use again, should be fine. Assault refreshed, but no big deal. Let's just attack the Aquatic General and finish it off. And turn on Danger Zone now, so I know where I can put Leon. So Leon is good where he is. And I'm going to move Sophia back. So he's out of the Macho Blast range. These three should be the ones that are hit by the Macho Blast. And here we go. Macho Blast. Everyone survives. Right? 88 hit points. So as I said, 4,580 is the damage it deals. Sorry, 4,560 is the damage it deals. That's why Bozo has 88 hit points left. Similarly, right? Same thing. So they both barely survive, but they do, which is all I need. And now there's two flyers. The interesting part here is they can't really protect each other if you attack properly. So these are the two tiles this Sylvan Flyer General can attack. So what I will do is first strengthen Leon. This way, the Merciful Heart buff will also allow Leon to heal up more hit points. Next is to move Liana back and apply prayer to heal up everybody. There we go. Alright, so then I move Bozo all the way up and sleep the Hawk Knight. So it cannot defend itself now. And Leon can attack it. And then get out of the way afterwards. Right? So it'll be safe right here. So the question is whether to use Assault. Or wait till next turn to Assault. Well, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I might as well Assault now since I have the skill. And it'll weaken it more on the turn when it can't retaliate. So, just might as well attack with Lester. I don't know if it'll do any damage. It doesn't. So there we go. By doing this, I'm outside of the range of the other Flyer General. And now it's turn 4. So, no Macho Blast just yet. And my goal is to kill off this Flyer General if at all possible. Let's see. Well, let's begin with a Fireball from Bozo. Alright, that got rid of all of the remaining all the remaining soldiers. So Leon can do a direct attack on the Flyer General. Oh, let's begin by healing Leon then.
これが私の信じる心です。
And then I attack. Please. Yes! So Leon was able to finish it off. And then I'm going to offer Sophia as bait for the melee attack. And finally, get Lester out of the way. Yes, so he takes the bait, attacks Sophia, who dies, but that's fine. I was not expecting Sophia to live through that. This turn is the Macho Blast turn, turn 5. So, the priority here is to keep everyone alive. So let's get Lester back. Next is to drop a summon right beside the Flyer General, because the Flyer General is willing to attack the closest target. And then figure out where to put the rest of my characters after that. The most annoying part of this is that they all have wind pressure, which affects 2 blocks around them, right? So if they kill a target, right, it would be 1, 2. So I guess I have to move Liana here to avoid the wind pressure. So let's put Leon up a tile. I'm just figuring out where to put them so that Liana's heal will affect Leon and Bozel especially. Well, you know what? Let's do this. So, dropping the summon. And then Bozel, the summon, will move right beside the Hawk Knight. So there we go. There's one. Next, I guess I'll heal up Bozel. So Leon comes up here, I guess, and gets healed by Liana. Yeah. So here we go. Bozel gets healed, and the other heal will heal up Leon's soldiers a bit. Yep, so he wastes his attack on the Necromancer again, and the Macho Blast will hit my core group, and everyone should survive. Yes. Alright. So now, what I will do is sleep is on 1 turn cooldown, which means I'm going to begin with a fireball from Bozel to take down some of those aerial guards. Then I'm going to use Liana's again on Bozel, so that I now have sleep and I can knock this Flyer General out of the fight. And now I can chivalry attack him. Going to hold off on using Assault because I don't have very much hit points right now. There we go. Turn 7. Next Macho Blast is turn 8, next turn. So, let's apply Prayer. While I can, I suppose. This one's a little bit tough. Whew, let's see. I need to heal up everyone. So yeah, Prayer is probably the best on this turn. There we go. Let's finish off the Flyer General. I don't need the assault skill, but might as well make sure, absolutely sure he dies. Done. So, those 4 soldiers have finally been cleared. I can now advance. And now, yeah, let's move up. And shift Lester over, because I need to chain hook these guys. Alright, turn 8.
準備完了です。
何をしてるのか分かっている。
ご命令を。
Moving forward.
準備完了です。
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
2 turns till I have sleep. So, little bit of a wait right now.
了解。
Let's move Liana up. Keep these 2 together so that they should draw out the Macho Blast. And then they can be healed by Liana. And I'm going to shift Lester away, because I just don't want him to be hit by the Macho Blast. Yep, that's fine. So, there we go. Another wasted Macho
準備
Blast.
完了です。
ご命令を。
And moving Liana up to heal up Leon.
思考。そして。
準備完了です。
And then send Lester forward at this point.
了解。
何をしてるのか分かっている。
Next turn I have access to sleep.
準備完了です。
And Leon can use a gain from Liana
準備
to
完了で
attack.
す。
So things are looking pretty good now.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
In fact, why don't I draw him forward right now?
はあ
No, that's not the best choice yet. Let's hold off. I will drop the summon though.
計画通りだ。
So there we go. Next Macho Blast turn should be turn 11, which is coming
了
up.
解。
おい
Let's see, chain hook, attack, and then I would move back 1, 2, 3 tiles to here, which I cannot get
ご命令
again.
を。
But that shouldn't be that much of a problem
何
because I
を
can
してる
sleep
の
him
か
too.
分かっているの。
So, well, it is a bit of a problem because I would want to sleep Rocky, not this guy. Okay, so you know what? Let's move up. Rocky is ultimately the top priority, not the Aquatic General. I can mop up the Aquatic General, but I can't really mop up Rocky. So,
了解。
to that end, let's move up. Heal up.
人。思考。そして。
準備
Just
完了で
waiting
す。
till next turn when he moves down 1 more tile and I can chain hook him to me.
よし分かった。
準備完了です。
And then let's set up so I can get the charge. Alright. Here we are.
準備完了です。
何をし。おい
Let's begin by keeping this guy a little bit busy. So we'll throw a fireball at him
了解。
from there. Next is the chain hook to pull Rocky to me.
よろしく。
And I have the full distance to get out of the way, which I will use. Lester's effectively useless right now. So I can even suicide him like this, just to block off the Aquatic General for a while.
準備完了です。
Now, we're going to put this guy to sleep.
絶望せよ。
clock's activated. I could sleep him a second time if I need to. So, chivalry attack on Rocky. First strike does a lot of damage. Let's do it again.
これが私の信じる心です。
Second attack. Significantly less. As a side note, if Sophia survived and rewinded right now, that would be perfect. But I don't have Sophia, so can't really do that. This attack will not be enough to kill. So I am going to have to use sleep a second time on Rocky. So yeah, if you can keep Sophia alive, if your strategy lets your Sophia live, then you can kill off Rocky in 2 turns. So you wouldn't even need luck for sleep to activate. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I need a bit of luck. Okay. There's no real point in me praying, is there? Nor is there really any point in me attacking either. I'll prayer though, just because. There's nothing else for Liana to do. So yeah, Sophia living would be a big thing if you can keep her alive. I had to sacrifice mine because... But yeah. In any case... If I assault, let's see how this works out. 700 hit points. Can this fireball finish him off? Probably. Left him with a tiny bit of hit points, but that's okay. You know what? He's going to Macho Blast. Or kill himself, because Bozal applied a debuff. So there you go. So, now it's turn 14. I only have this Aquatic General left to kill. Chivalry Assault, I can use again, so let's do it. Chivalry up. And Assault. And the retreat. And then the again. And the second attack. Back off. Drop a summon. There we go. Interesting. He went after Bozal instead. Turn 15, the last turn. And I managed to finish it. There was definitely, again, the luck aspect of Bozal allowing me to sleep him. Rocky, that is. But, yeah. I was still able to clear it with... I think, as I said, ooh. Not what I wanted, by the way. What I needed was the other item that Aniki Rocky drops, which is the crazy shorts. In any case, yeah, so I was able to barely clear it, but cleared it. Ideally, it would be that your Sophia can survive an attack. Mine couldn't. So it could be because I don't have Sophia full with her class mastery, so she doesn't have quite enough hit points to live through the attack plus the wind pressure. But in any case, let's talk about my setup. So Leon, as I mentioned, she needed a tiny bit more hit points, so I gave him Aeneas' helmet at level 41, which gave just enough hit points as opposed to the horror helm. Bozel, he had a single target attack increasing skill. I just threw this on level 30 just because I had one. Galaxy Cloak was level 40, Ghost Mask was level 50, and Speed Boots was level 50. In terms of the enchant, there was plus 13% magic defense here, plus 7% hit points there. So that's probably what made a difference in terms of bringing his hit points up, right? 40% hit points, 7% hit points there, 5% hit points here. Yeah. So in any case, that brought him to just enough hit points. If you don't have all those hit point enchantments, you know, you can really get away with, let's say, higher level equipment, right? If this was level 50 SSR, he would probably have enough hit points to survive as well. Or level 50 Dark Crown here, rather than Ghost Mask. Because I know I have a Dark Crown somewhere. Let me just bring it up. Yeah. Dark Crown gives hit point percentage as well as magic defense. So if you have like a level 50 Dark Crown, that would definitely let your Bozel survive. For the matter, having a Blue Moon might help too. Because a Blue Moon would definitely give a lot more hit points than the Secret Art Staff does. Right? My Secret Art Staff gave 191 hit points. If I gave him a Blue Moon, right, this is 437 hit points. So that's an additional 200 hit points right there. So that's another change that could be made. In any case, there's lots of ways to bring Bozel above the hit point threshold, which, as I mentioned, was 4,560. So there was Leon, there was Bozel. Liana, her equipment set is still kind of meh. Level 50 Blessing Staff, level 50 Crystal Ball, level 40 Sage's Hat. I got 3 Death's Robe, so I now have a level 40 Death's Robe on her. But yeah, she has enough hit points to survive, that's what matters. And it's pretty much the same thing for Sophia, right? Sophia has Lana's equipment set. So level 50, you know, SR, level 50 Warlock's Hood SR, level 50 Truth Pendant SR, and then a level 50 Blue Moon. And then finally there was Lester. And as I said from the start, Lester, even if he had no equipment, it would have been fine. Because Lester was really just here to chain hook targets, right? He never really got attacked once, he never really attacked. So even if he had no equipment, it wouldn't have mattered. But this was his equipment set. Actually, someone recommended that I use Lester with like level 1 equipment that has clocks on it. Because that way, with clocks, you have the chance for him to activate clocks on Chain Hook. So you could use Chain Hook again. The other recommendation I've heard is to give Lester equipment that can apply debuffs, like Confusion for example, from the Performer Mask. But you actually want debuffs that, rather than decreasing attack, you want ones that decrease defense, or increase the damage the enemy takes. I don't have those kind of items right now, so I can't give it to him. But hopefully in the future, when I get some items that, you know, apply debuffs, I can give it to my Lester. Right now I don't have any. So, yeah, that's it for the equipment of my characters. And in terms of troop training, I guess I should bring that up too. As I said, I haven't focused on troop training at all. So Angels are level 8, right? I do need to grind Rocky for a few more epic breeding manuals, so I can raise this to level 9. Once I have enough brown essential oils. So that's on my to-do list. That's actually why I unlocked Rocky level 65 today. Other than that, you can see level 9, level 8, even the attack stats aren't that high, right? Over here, this was max, but these two are level 8. And then of course, the basic training was maxed out. In fact, I might as well upgrade the attack right now, since I have some books to use. So let's do that. But yeah, not very upgraded for my flyer training ground. the other one that really mattered was, I guess, Holy and Demon. And Sorceresses are level 7. In terms of the attack, this was level 11, level 8, level 8, level 5, level 5, level 1. So also not very upgraded. Shrine Maidens are level 7 as well. I don't have enough materials to upgrade them to level 8 just yet. So, but the main thing is, as long as your healer can survive, that's all that matters. Only when your healer doesn't survive do you need to upgrade Shrine Maidens some more. And to be fair, if they were a bit more upgraded, then Sophia and Liana might have been able to survive properly against the attacks from the Flyer Generals. So, it is what it is. So, that's pretty much covers everything. I hope you found this useful. You know, it's level 65 Rocky without Altemuller is very much a stat check. Once again, you know, you need 4,560 hit points for all your characters, or they have Shrine Maidens. So that's the first stat check. And then other than that, right, your Leon needs a high amount of attack so that he can one-shot, ideally two-shot the enemies. So I hope you found this useful. I guess this gives a good idea of what you need in order to beat Aniki Rocky level 60. And on that note, Nitro out.